handle so you could go ahead and say hello. And this interview, I have anticipated interviewing Betty Kyallo for a very long time, and somehow our schedules just could not happen. And today she didn't come alone. She came with her two sisters, Mercy and Gloria. Hi, guys.
What's up?
Hi.
You look so lovely.
Look at all of you. It's been a week of slaying. In fact, the whole show, when I was watching the teasers, I'm like, so the whole show is slayed. I told you that.
Really? Yeah. No, you
like,
said that you will look rich, but
yes.
please don't say things like that.
Kere is watching. You do look lovely.
Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Thank you too.
Now, this is going to be one big ass show, but we can't talk about that. Before we get there, I want to ask you guys a couple of questions, okay? Yeah. Now, who between not between you, but amongst you, who is the most stubborn?
I don't know. I think
you're not stubborn. Gloria just say they can't do anything
Gloria,
on live TV. They can't.
I think. Were you both looking at me?
Yeah.
That's so mean.
No, you're not stubborn. Gloria, you're not stubborn.
Not
I think I'm the most stubborn.
Yeah? It's you?
I'm a bit stubborn, yeah.
Who's the sweetest?
Gloria.
Oh, I could tell just by how she was like, that's so mean. Really? Who is always late? They looked at you. It's very automatic. It's very Who takes the longest to get ready? They looked at you,
I think Mercy.
Yeah,
Mercy takes. She's so meticulous about everything. Yeah.
So she takes a while.
Yeah.
Who is the most business savvy?
Mercy.
Yeah.
She started a business like when she was so young, and I'm still trying to figure mine out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely Mercy.
All right. So who cannot keep secrets?
Gloria.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Just thank you.
Yeah.
You know how many secrets I have of you?
I don't start spewing them over here.
I'm not gonna spill nothing, but I have secrets of you both, and you guys
okay, then
know.
I think Betty doesn't keep.
Yeah, me, I don't me.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist.
You just say, did Gloria used to snitch on you guys?
No.
Or she never? Oh, what a, wow.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
Sister of the year. Who got into the most trouble as kids? When you were kids? It was Betty.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
No, when we were kids, I think we were really, really calm. Our parents really raised us really well. We're just calm kids, yeah. Okay. And there was no room to be stubborn or rebellious. Like, my dad was a military guy, so yeah, he put us correct.
Yeah. Alafu, of course, lazima mtandikwe.
Sana.
But my mom was also quite free. She was all about freedom.
Yeah.
So it also didn't give us room to really rebel. Yeah. She kind of let us be ourselves a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you guys have such a great relationship with
her. Yeah.
Who's the most generous? Who's the most generous?
But what does generous mean, really?
Like the one who gifts a lot, the one who thinks about, others more, the one who's just...
I think I'd say we are all generous in different ways. I think Betty will throw you an amazing party you get for your birthday, for
True
work.
to my word.
Yeah. Gloria will be generous with her time and her advice and that. I don't know what I'm generous with, but
Mercy,
you host people.
She hosts people, so we are always at her house. When we don't have a plan, it's Mercy's house.
She's like, come over,
she
guys.
Does the barbecues, does everything. Yeah.
Who is the most hopeless romantic?
Betty.
Betty.
Yeah.
Betty.
Guilty as charged.
1 second and then the other she's like, he's the most amazing guy.
Yeah.
She's always like, 2
days later. I love love, and love is a beautiful thing. But me, I fall so hard, but I also live so hard. So fast, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yes. No, but it's good to love, right?
Yeah.
You just love
but not so fast.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying. She doesn't have... I don't, her jokes are just so gangster.
No, it's true.
My jokes are so gangster. But to me, wipes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mercy. I have lipstick on my teeth. Mercy's like...
I like that. She was looking out for you. By the time you guys are meeting now with her boyfriend, she's like, we're in love. This is it.
She's the greatest guy I've ever met. We know the speech. She has a speech somewhere in her pocket.
Her vows.
But Mercy never likes the guys most of the times.
Yeah.
She looks out for me and she can tell trouble and she'll be like, hey, slow down. Me, I'm like, Mercy, don't please tell me. I want to go hard. So yeah, but Yeah, we look out for each other.
Yeah. No, I think Mercy takes time. You know, she's one of those that, you know, I can't just trust you.
Yeah.
It takes
It
time.
takes time.
Yeah, it takes time.
Betty
I love
does
you.
not respect that time.
All right, so if you guys were Kardashians, right, who do you think Gloria would be? Who do you think Betty would be? Who do you think you'd be?
First of all, I'm so opposed to that comparison because it just limits us so much because we've seen these ladies for 10 years. I've had it so much everywhere and I'm I've had it everywhere.
Yeah.
The Kardashians.
It's so crazy.
Just like the Kardashians.
Yeah, it's just like the Kardashians.
Yeah.
I saw somebody today on Twitter saying Kambashians. I'm like, really? That's so gangster.
So I just feel like that comparison doesn't give our personalities the
room to stretch.
The room to stretch and become.
I take it back.
We don't want to be compared to the Kardashians. I think we are telling our own stories. We are African women, young African women, and so we want to be known as Kyallo culture, not as compared to Kardashians.
And I think you can't even compare how we grew up with how they grew up because we've had to really work hard.
But I was talking about their personalities.
Okay.
It was not about in comparison to the show.
Yeah.
Of course, their lives are completely different. Their culture, I imagine, is also very different. So it wasn't in comparison to the shows, but it was just in their personality. But if you've been asked,
I would say I feel like a Kris Jenner. You know, like that's what I'm saying. If I had to choose,
that makes sense. Right? That makes a lot of sense.
Because Mercy is always the planner, the organizer. She does the things very, in a very formalized way. Like she's not like me. Like me, I go with it. I'm like water. I'm just
I'd say Betty has a Chloe vibe to her. The love, life, and the fun.
No, but I won't be cheated on like Chloe.
No, you
just
will not. That's why I say the Chloe vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a Kendall vibe.
Right,
Kendall, kind of like yummy. That's why I say when you say the Kardashians, it limits us.
Not the show. It was
the people. I mean the people.
No, it's true though. It's true, and it's so funny. Just by talking to you guys just now, I'm like, oh yeah, I could see it. You know, because Kendall is a bit shy, so I sort of see it. But this is, I mean, Betty's a bit used to the industry. She understands the highs and the lows that comes with it, the trolls that never end. She understands it. For you two, do you feel like she's the one who threw you into the limelight?
But then, to be honest, Betty, do you know you threw me into the limelight?
I know.
Was it like 7 or 8 years ago when she posted a picture on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden I have all these followers and all these people and I didn't even have a chance to even choose whether I want to be in the limelight or not. But then it has been an amazing experience I can never take back. But then it was so long ago for me. I don't know, Gloria, how is it for you? And I don't know how to differentiate like now maybe being on TV and now the social media world. I don't know how you guys differentiating that.
Gloria, how do you feel about it?
I feel like you threw me in like way too deep.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Because at the time I was really young. I was in primary school, so everyone is like, "Oh, you're the one we saw Betty Kyallo's kid sister." I'm like, "Yeah, my name is Gloria." They're like, "No, we don't care." Betty Kyallo's kid sister.
But then that is such a problem. Betty Kyallo's sister. That thing. Oh my God. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, it's nice.
You know me, I was just living my life and then this happened. And then obviously you take pictures, I see you with your sister all the time. So you post your sister, can look like this one is famous, all of them are just, but I think it was meant to happen. I don't believe anything in this world happens and it wasn't meant to happen. I believe that we are here because we were meant to be here with the, with the influence, and it's a good thing.
It's true. They just become celebrities by default.
Exactly.
So, she's the one who wanted to do media. She's the one who wanted to get into it. But then because you're related, in fact, it's only Brian that you don't post.
Yeah, Brian is not into this social media thing, but he's very supportive behind the scenes. But appendix stories.
And Akwanga goes in post?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our family, we are so blunt. Like, we are very blunt, very cutthroat. So, he doesn't like it at all. Yeah.
He's an incredibly talented, I worked with him many, many years ago as a producer. He was such a gentleman. He was always very kind. A really, really cool guy. You guys would love him, by the way. Is he going to feature on the show?
We don't know. We are really shooting real time. And things change every day. So he might change his mind. So we don't know. We leave it open.
Yeah. Now, when you have a reality show, you share your actual lives.
Yeah.
To other people, it's entertainment, but it gets really personal.
Yeah.
But before the show, you did share a very personal journey talking about IVF.
Yes.
You almost lost your life, Mercy.
Yeah.
Everyone's lucky to have you here.
Yeah. Thank you.
How was all of that, if you could share with us?
Yeah, you know, I never ever shared this story publicly through social media or anything, but I thought the show would be a great opportunity to just, you know, bring light to that sector. I was donating eggs, and I think a lot of women, you know, donate eggs every now and then. Sometimes it's for the passion, sometimes it's for the money, it's for whatever reason. And then I almost lost my life. I got a complication called Ovarian Hyperstimulation syndrome, which had me battling for my life for almost like a month in hospital. I forgot how to walk. It was crazy. But my family was really there for me. You know what? Do you know I told this chick about that thing?
I knew
you know,
you'd
you
say
can
that.
tell. I told her, I was like, Bessie, you know what? I'm thinking of going to do this donation thing. You know, there are families who really suffer without kids. She was like, go! My friend has bought a whole stereo system, living a life through that thing. And I was like, wow.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But I think you didn't also have a lot of understanding.
Information about it,
Yeah, of what it was like.
But it's good that you know our fans will be able to
Yeah.
live into
Understand
that
it.
story and understand through the show.
Yeah.
Kyallo Culture. This is
Yeah.
the first time she actually has shared it, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, you got to share with us a piece of you that you've not actually shared with
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah.
And it was pretty personal. Gloria, you're passionate about mental health.
Yes, I am.
Are you going to be sharing that on the show too?
Yeah, I think, first of all, from the show, you're going to see a lot of me trying to, be the peacemaker between my sisters. I feel like that's where it all starts. And where it ends is that I'm going to be talking about mental health a lot in depth, partnering with people who, are going to help me spread the word out there about stress, about depression, about panic attacks, about anxiety. I feel like I'm going to do a lot of that from the show.
I love that because your generation talks a lot. Maybe because they're more open. Us, we're just taught you just
Shut up.
Ngana,
Keep going.
Ngana life.
Okay, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, and me, I used to just study with lightning. I don't know what you're like. Okay, but I don't have to suffer like you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't have to
that's
suffer
true.
like you.
Yeah.
Now, Betty, your love life
Again.
somehow constantly
Amina, I'll
makes-
kill you.
listen, it somehow interests people a lot more than anything else you do. You're a renowned media personality, a
Yeah.
household name and that.
Yeah.
You are a successful businesswoman and you do so many other things on the side.
Yeah.
I see you doing a bit of real estate here and there, and there's just a lot more to you. Does it upset you that that's what a lot of your fans take interest in?
Not really. I feel like it's really balanced, and I feel like my fans go with my wave, which is a good thing. Like if this season Betty is in love, they're like, "Hi, Abasi, twendele," let's
They
not.
really encourage
They
her.
really encourage me. They're always like cheerleading me. When I open a business, they're there. So I feel like I don't feel like it's only like about my love life. I feel like every aspect of my life is very interesting to my fans, and they really follow through and they really support. Like they're always like my biggest cheerleaders. And when something goes wrong, like in the love life, they always just say like, "Aki woye."
Tutakupanguza machozi.
I know. I meet them when I'm out there, and they're very like, but here's a shot on me for for that heartbreak. So I'm not upset about it. It's really nice. I'm a media personality, and there's so many different aspects to me, and I feel like my fans appreciate that there's variety. When you look at the brand Betty Kyallo, there's so much more than the love life, but they like it. But the curiosity, I don't know. I was thinking earlier, Naniki Mwasita date.
Yeah.
What will happen to the kid?
Zitaanguka. Zitafunga.
Please, for the sake of
Let
keeping
me
their lights on.
let me keep feeding families.
Yeah. And I think it's great that you share a more versatile side of to yourself, because sometimes you never get to see that from media personalities.
Why are you looking at me?
But then the other day, so you post your husband.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Did I?
You did.
It
You guys
was
were
my-
dancing, and I'm like,
It wasn't me. It was Kwambooks. Kwambooks, where?
oh really? It was on your page. And I was like,
So
oh,
beautiful to
yeah.
see
It was
that.
so nice to see that. You should do more of that.
I think it's because people really, when you put out this content, when you're doing a reality show, you want to share a lot of different parts of you. But then there's this negativity and hate it just consumes people. And we don't have to tell you about Kenyans on Twitter. It's
I know
it's
them.
a mess. It's a lot. And I think for that, just to protect the sanctity of that institution, for me, it's just, hey, people, it's a lot. Caroline Mutoko once said, you can't destroy that which you don't know, right?
It's
so
true.
She's
told me that before too.
But I feel like then it puts our society in a tough position, because we love love, and love is beautiful, and when we see it from people who we admire, then we want to be like them. It encourages. So you can be a celebrity and we admire you for all your businesses, all your work and stuff, but then we crave that side that is gentle and sweet and vulnerable. And it's good to show a good thing.
It's
good to show what I mean?
When you convince.
I know. Post.
Now, if you haven't had a chance to check out the trailer, here it is. Kyallo culture.
I say people don't know that we are very, very different people.
We're not alike. No, we're not alike. 100%, we're not alike.
They don't know how much we fight and how much we disagree.
The reason I think the public like us together is because we're just a nice cocktail of deliciousness.
Ooh, that sugar sweet.
I love to ride the horses, so the stables are like a 5-minute drive away from where I live.
I love Mercy's energy. She is so ferocious. I would call her like a gentle giant because she goes for what she wants. She's a ferocious and aggressive, human being.
There's actually a polo race going on this, is it this weekend?
Yeah.
We should absolutely go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just something to use our money on, Yani.
I love Mercy. Me and Mercy, we really click. Gloria is our last born. She's in uni right now. She's a nurturer. She loves to take care of everybody.
I want to try everything. I would definitely try polyamory. Me and my boyfriend, and you and your boyfriend, would say to love each other. That's weird. Bless you.
No, it's not. Gloria is just my small sister. She's my sweet sister. I mean, the boyfriend, I know him, not deeply, but I know he cannot hurt her. And if he does, I think I know where he stays.
1 in a million.
Betty is the first sister. She is the one probably everybody knows. She's a celebrity news anchor. She's loud, she's funny, she's outgoing.
Today is a very interesting day because, first of all, I get to be in the kitchen.
Betty has told me she wants to make for me nyoni, the vegetable.
I get asked this question a lot, like, what is your motivation? And for me is, I don't want poverty because we're raised up in it. Funny enough, these days I like it, but there's a time I didn't like this mboga called nyoni in Kikamba. It's like the beans leaf, the leaf now for the beans. Whoa, bro! They used to come from Ukambani with a gunia.
Okay, all right. So who was cooking? Who was cooking? It was you, Betty?
I was cooking, and it was like the first time I've cooked in like so many years.
Yeah, sorry.
The Sinatabu sat on.
So it was the first time I've cooked in so long. So I was cooking something for Gloria. Yeah, but you want to tell you so much, but I want people to watch the show.
Okay. I won't get you guys to talk a lot about it, but your daughter, is she on the show?
Yeah, Ivana, of course. Ivana has a big personality. She's very confident. She sings a lot. She's starting her music classes. So she's on the show. I mean, she has a whole episode to herself. And there's so much to Ivana that I'd wanted to show the world. There are people who followed her story. And you know what? And she loves it. If she was awake, she'd be here with us right now. Yeah, she's a girl who's going to go on stage and sing and, work a crowd already. So, she's going to be on the show.
She's not shy.
No,
she's
that kid is not.
definitely your daughter.
She's my daughter.
And Gloria, you're a dog mom?
Yes, I'm a dog mom. I have 3 dog babies. So that's Nala, Shaggy, and Lulu. Why are you laughing? We live together, you know these things.
I know.
So I live with Lulu, and yeah, it's a big responsibility.
Yeah. It's a big responsibility.
Yeah, because they go to school.
Do they?
No, I'm just saying.
She's being sarcastic.
I was like, wait, because I didn't even know there were hotels. Because we don't have pets, so I was like, there are hotels and there's this and I'm like, wow, so it is pretty expensive. And then there's food, and you have to who stays with them when you're not like around?
Yeah, so I have to get a nanny for them.
Yeah. Does she for real?
Yeah, she gets somebody to
she's
take
a mom.
care.
Yeah, that is pretty motherly.
I'm a mom.
And she loves those dogs really, really much.
Maybe sometimes I think more than us.
Yeah, obviously, they are never annoying.
Wow.
Have you said that?
Wow, Gloria, on live TV.
Honestly, see, you guys know you guys can be annoying.
You can also be annoying.
But yeah, it's fine.
You're actually
Gloria
very
is
annoying.
actually what you see on the show is Gloria is what do you say? She's overprivileged.
Overprivileged, spoiled.
Spoiled.
Like the meal I was cooking her, she's like, this it's called nyoni. Cows know it, yeah.
I don't want nyoni.
I don't want nyoni.
I don't talk
so
like that.
Our parents used to bring the nyoni from in a gunia, And then I was, it's just going down.
Yeah.
For 1 month, that's what she's gonna eat for the rest of the year.
But Gloria didn't experience
She didn't
any of
experience that, so she's so privileged, yeah.
And annoying sometimes. So.
I feel like we can all be annoying. Everyone in this room can be annoying from time to time. That's so
true.
normal.
That's what the psychologists will
Called all
say.
of you out. All of you on set.
Oh
off
my
the
goodness,
set.
yeah.
She's called all of you. Now there was something you said something so interesting on the show that people have.
I think there's so many things that have been said on the show, yeah.
Yeah. So you said being spanked does what?
Mercy's just like, oh my God. My mom is watching. Mom, hi.
Oh no.
No, I mean, honestly, I think on the show, you'll be able to see like a very different Betty Kyallo, like the personality that is very, wild and, when you're on air as a news anchor, you're very poised and you're very, everything is just like, oh, so perfect. But I think you're going to see like a very, I don't want to say messy, but a really playful side of me. And so I just said like being spunked, increases your life expectancy by 20%.
And she's always spanking us.
Slap kwa? Eh.
No, these girls have to be spunked. Otherwise, what are Rebecca?
Yeah, and they spunk you too.
Yeah, they spunk me too.
Every
No, it's
chance
a
you
thing in
get.
our family, but it's just the girls only.
Yeah.
We don't go spanking the bros and the dads.
Yeah, we don't spank to other random people.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe
it's a
we
family
should
thing.
start in
No.
town.
No. Oh, Betty.
I'm kidding, that's
I know,
wrong.
I know,
I'm
I
kidding,
know.
I'm just kidding, I'm
Are
kidding,
you
I'm kidding.
So Eugene is the one who's produced the show.
Yeah.
How did this come up? Did you guys check and tell him, yo, we want to do a reality show?
So the lady Carol, who's
From DNR.
from DNR, approached Betty. They met actually at whiskey tasting event, and then they discussed about that, and Betty came and pitched it to us, and it took a little convincing, but
A lot of convincing. Yeah, a lot. Especially for Gloria.
Yeah.
I think
Mercy was like, okay, let's
not so. Actually, at that time, Mercy and I were not talking, and
We
it was
weren't
all over
talking.
the blogs. So I called Gloria first, and I was like, "Hey, Gloria, there's this show, and we're gonna, let's do this." So Gloria was like, "Yeah." So Mercy's hearing there's a show being cooked
I'm
somewhere.
just hearing that
she's involved.
and I'm involved, and I'm not being told, and I'm like, okay.
Now already I'm a She's just adding on.
So finally, I was able to convince them. And, Eugene and his team, I mean, we have a fantastic team. The production crew is just on point. They've done such a fantastic job. Like yesterday was our launch, and they really went all out for us.
That launch was beautiful.
Yeah.
You should have come.
Yeah.
It was. I had told Betty though that I had work, right?
You told me, I invited you, but you didn't come.
Yeah. Like why?
It was really amazing.
It was amazing.
saw.
You should have
Really
been there.
great.
I saw
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
guys and your outfits.
Yeah.
And I was like, hello.
The press really showed up.
The press,
did.
yeah, we really
our
appreciate
fans
everybody.
really came
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
was like until now. I'm still reposting and posting
Yeah,
and thanking
yeah,
people.
that's true.
Yeah, the turnout was amazing.
Yeah, well, you guys have done something incredible. I love that you're sisters. You're being honest about it. So we're going to see a lot of fights. We're going to see how they
A lot.
find their way back because family is family at the end of the day. Mom, you should be proud of your daughters because your mom is watching. Masi, one more thing. What can people just, what do you want to tell them about the show?
About the show, I think the show will reveal a very different sides to us that I think the country craves for, and I think it's going to be super special because of that. Yeah, they just expect something totally different and engaging.
All right. Well, I wish you guys all the
Thank
best.
you so much,
Thank
Selena, for having us. We really
you.
appreciate.
Nitakam.
Utamekam your appearance.
Utanipikia nyonyi?
See, yeah, we
No? I want some nyonyi.
No, please come through. Yeah,
All
make
right.
a cameo.
Well, it's going to be a great show. I can tell already the quality is top notch. I told you guys look so beautiful.
Thank
Look
you.
at them now. So it's definitely a show that we have wanted for a long time in the country, and here it is. Okay, so Kyallo Culture, you can catch that. You can find out how you can watch that on their social media pages. Right now, we're taking a break, and we get back with more right here on The Trend. Thank you, ladies.